Hey, what's up, bookworms? Welcome to the Biannual BIBLIOTHON Winter 2018, which is kind of crazy to think about. But today's challenge is the Bookish Aesthetic Challenge. So today I'm going to be redoing my bookcase. I've gotten new books, new trinkets, and just through a few months of it being this way, it's kind of starting to look a little too lived in and not as nice as I'd like it to look. So today I'll be revamping it and showing you guys the whole process of me doing that. As you can see, this is what it looks like now. I've organized it with a little bit of a flexible rainbow is what I'd call it. I do it in rainbow order, but for example, if it's black and red, but I associate it more with black, I put it in the black section. If I associate it more with red, I put it in the red section, like with Cinder right up there. I do separate some series, but most series tend to have a color scheme that keeps them together, so I think I only have one series that's actually broken up, but they each kind of work as standalones within the series, if that makes sense. So it doesn't bother me too much on that front, but I have a whole bunch of new books to add on, and I'll show you those. The first set of books I have, as you can see, is both the Moral Instruments series and the Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. I got these brand new book sets and they are gorgeous and I can't wait to add them onto my shelves, but there's not really a place for them right now, so this is a big motivator for completely revamping my shelves. Next, I have the two current installments of the Conquerors series by Kiersten White, and that includes And I Darken and Now I Rise. These books are amazing, and they're also really gorgeous, so I cannot wait to put them on my shelves. Next, I have my new copy of Otherworld, which is the group book for this biannual bibliothon. So I'm going to put it on my shelf and then pull it right back off so I can read it, but I'm excited to find a place for it. And finally, this was on my shelf. It's The Darkest Minds, but I traveled back home for the holidays and I took it with me, and so now the place where it was has kind of fallen apart. So I need to find a new place for it. Alright, without any further ado, let's get started. I still have the little enjoy your gift from Red. a little.
Anne Frank and me, comma, the edible woman.
Oh, it doesn't fit. I want it to fit. Every time I look at this poor book, I get so sad and I get so mad again because it just...
Oh! What happened?
This is the book I told you about where I bought it and my dad took it to the car while we were gonna walk around Portland. And he had a jug of water on the floor. And when he put the bag of books on the floor, it was one of those reusable tote bags that's made of cloth. And the jug was leaking. So we came back and the mat of the back seat was completely flooded with the water from the jug. and my book was just sitting in a big, wet tote bag. It was completely soaked through. I hadn't even gotten to read it. And so now it's just this sad mess, and I'm so sad, but I don't want to get rid of it. But also I need to get a new book, because I can't even read it. Like, this is from, like, the spine hadn't separated. The spine is separated because after we let it dry out, I very carefully read it. And I was way too young to be reading this book, but we didn't know how
Why? How
activity inclusive it was, we'll just say.
Ah, it was a young adult novel.
Oh no.
It was an adult novel. Ah.
But it wasn't in the adult section because this was right after the movie Stardust came out, so it was in like a section of all books that were made into movies recently.
How old were you when you started reading that?
11? I love Tyra, and this book is my biggest guilty pleasure. It's so cringy. But it has a beautiful cover, and I'm not going to get rid of it because it was a very fun read, but this is a dystopian-ish book about a world where in order to rise above the ordinary, you have to do this big... It's not a modeling competition, but like, you do a runway walk in the most outrageous outfit you can think of, and then these selectors are hidden as ordinary objects, and they transform and they select you to go to Modelland. And then it's like America's Next Top Model University. Ish. Very fun. Good guilty pleasure. But wouldn't recommend it to anyone who doesn't like Tyra. Two copies of Adultolescence. Adultolescence?
Adultolescence.
Adultolescence.
One's mine, one's yours. Fine, both of them are yours. Just take what she gave me. Take what a famous YouTuber gave me.
When you read it, you can have it back.
Fine. Jesus. That's right, the angel is mad at you.
Okay, I have shiny. Shiny. Not really shiny, but still silvery.
Shiny, shiny, almost there.
Shiny, shiny. You tried.
Two shiny boys and one non-shiny boy.
No, I like shiny. Shiny. You tried.
You tried.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do these next because... So, my camera kind of stopped recording after I did the first shelf and a half, and my camera doesn't have that convenient little red light that shows you if it's recording or not, so I continued doing the rest of my bookcase, telling funny stories and all that good stuff, and none of it got captured. So, you got a couple funny stories in there, and you kind of got to see my process. I just pulled everything off, looked to see how I liked the books being laid out, and then I put them on the shelf, tried out a couple different ideas of what I could do, and then I finally settled on the bookcase I have now. Altogether, I'm super happy with how it turned out. I might shift a few things around the next couple days, but I don't know. I'm really happy with my Shadowhunter shelves, especially with my little angel that sits right next to him, which I think is a pretty cool reference. And if you caught all the Once Upon a Time references, shout out, I love you. Comment if you're a oncer. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You have a great Bibliothon. See you in the next video.